Next, let's kiki on this interesting story. So things got really tense in Sacramento during a Planned Parenthood funding bill signing. Jennifer Siebel Newsom stepped to the podium and sharply scolded reporters for asking about everything but abortion rights, calling it incredulous. She accused the press of fueling what she described as a horrific war on women by not prioritizing questions about reproductive health care. The interruption came after journalists questioned Governor Gavin Newsom on unrelated topics like high-speed rail and international meetings. Reporters pushed back, saying they were simply doing their job. Watch this.
No, we just find it incredulous that we have Planned Parenthood here. And women are 51% of the population. And the majority of the questions, all of these questions have really been about other issues. So it's just fascinating. You have this incredible women's caucus and all these allies, and you're not asking about it. And this happens over and over and over and over again. You wonder why we have such a horrific war on women in this country and that these guys are getting away with it, because you don't seem to care. So I just offer that with love. You have incredible women in this room, and you have these allies. Ask about what we're here for today, don't you think?
Yes, Mrs. Newsom clashes with press. What are we all talking about? That's our future first lady, pa que lo sepas.
At least she didn't call them like little piggies or anything like that, right? Thank God.
Again, that's beneath her. She wouldn't address these people.
No.
That's only our president that does stuff like that.
And she's absolutely right. I think that you're there for a reason. Let's talk about, of all things, it's like...
It's a Planned Parenthood conference. That is the reason for the press conference.
We're talking about railways? What the... We're only, you're not doing your job. We're there to get information on the certain topic, which is very important. And we're sidetracked. It's just...
Listen, but this is... let's talk about the Epstein files. You're allowed to redact all these names of nasty white men, but you still put out the names of the girls that were abused. That is just effed up. And that is what it is. Women are the most marginalized of people, and we have been since the beginning of time. And Gavin Newsom's wife was like, hell no, wait a minute. I'm going to take this opportunity to call you guys out. Something that you do all the time.
Why are they why are they... I don't know. It makes me really uncomfortable to think about the fact that they'll grill Trump about Epstein, but they won't, and they'll sidetrack there. I don't know where I'm going. I'm lost in a thought about this, but
it makes you feel uncomfortable. Obviously,
stay on topic is what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean?
It's
Do you think he's going to be president?
I would love if he ran, even with his shortcomings. There's a learning curve there that he definitely needs to be abreast about when it comes to our trans community. Yeah. He has said certain things that has not made me happy. Right. But it was 9 out of 10 things. You know what I mean?
Right.
He was just on board for so many other things that I believe in. Yeah. And there's still hope. And a lot of us, I remember the first time I heard the acronym LGBTQIA, right? It takes you a moment to learn it. So I give people the learning curve if they're able to, especially someone of this caliber. He has served, he was the mayor of San Francisco when I lived in San Francisco.
Oh, wow.
Okay. And his incredible way of showing up for our community, and I just always respected it. He did things with such grace. He always kind of seemed like he was part of the people, and his wife seems the same way, but also with that kind of leeway where he's wait a minute, he's talking and she's like, wait a minute, you guys need to pay attention to what's going on here. Good for her for having the cojones to do that. In a room full of what is usually based at these press conferences, that she was able to do that.
Good for her, yeah.
So, folks, this is an important conversation for our LGBTQ plus community. Help us tell these important stories by liking and subscribing to